Alright, welcome to the Gilbach and Gomez show. I'm bringing a lot of facts and some opinions from two guys who think they know some things. I'm Gilbaca.
Gomez.
Alright, first off, Gomez, I want to talk about the free agents in NFL. Le'Veon Bell, what do you think he goes, man?
Well, they're saying the Jets, so
Yeah.
hopefully that works out good for him.
Yeah, see if Sam Darnold will get a little help over there with running game.
Yeah, I don't know how
Second
good
year.
their line is, but
Yeah, we'll see. I think they got the money to pay him. Let's see, we got Earl Thomas. I think he might still go to the Cowboys. Haven't really heard much from him either way, but I think they're trying to get him. Cowboy fan, Buffalo fan. Y'all just lost out on Antonio Brown. That whole
yeah,
crazy saga.
hopefully he's happy wherever he goes because he's definitely a diva. I hope he has fun wherever he goes, whether it be the Raiders or the Redskins. Or...
Yeah, I think he might end up at the Raiders, but we'll see. See if John Gruden get him over there, get a little
That's an interesting team right now.
kind of replace Amari
Who was
Cooper.
it? McShay they added?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're adding all kinds of TV personalities. That should be fun this season.
So we'll see what they do. Just seen this morning that Case Keenum went to the Redskins, Denver traded him to the Redskins. I guess Alex Smith, broke his leg pretty bad last year. They didn't think he'd come back early, so I guess they got Keenum.
I think that's a good pickup.
He did good in Minnesota, man, when he had some receivers out there. Denver, they had Marius Thomas was getting old, and they traded him. Emmanuel Sanders is, they've been playing for a couple of years, so.
Compared to what they did have at quarterback, that should be a pretty good signing. Get them through this season at least.
Yeah, we'll see. They need it. Maybe they're just waiting until the draft where Trevor Lawrence and Tua from Alabama come out. I know that's what they said in Miami. Miami said that people saying they're going to tank to try to get Tua, but I don't know.
This season, what do they have? Haskins and Kyler Murray. What do you think about those guys?
I think Kyler Murray do good. Everybody thought he was too small, but he's 5'10". He's just a little under what Russell Wilson is size-wise. He's like 207. Everybody's saying, because Cliff Kingsbury said if he had the first pick in the draft, he would take him. Well, lo and behold, he's Arizona's head coach. He's got the first pick in the draft. But they just got Rosen. So whether or not they can trade him, if they don't trade him, I think they go with Bosa. If they can trade him, I think he might go to the Giants. If not, I think the Giants probably draft Haskins to back up Eli, probably for about a year, maybe. I think Eli retires with his brother.
Do you like Haskins? Because I'm not
think
super impressed.
I don't think he's that good.
What's his name? The one that was the coach there that just left.
From
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer from Ohio
I feel
State,
like his quarterbacks always look good, and then they get to the NFL and it's a
I
crap
haven't seen. I can't think of any Ohio State quarterback that has done big in the NFL. So, but he's the top-rated quarterback coming out. Kyler Murray didn't do nothing at the combine. He set out. He's gonna do stuff at the pro day for Oklahoma.
Do you think that was like a tactical thing?
I don't know. I don't really hear a reasoning.
Because didn't Lamar Jackson opt out of the 40 last year?
I think so. I think a couple.
Just because he didn't want to be looked at as a wide receiver, or
yeah, and I think there was some others. Was it Baker Mayfield? He do anything at the combine, or he wait till his pro day?
I can't even remember.
I don't think he did everything at the combine. So they go to the pro day, and a lot of people have went up draft boards in their pro day. So we'll see what Kyler Murray does. He might jump up Haskins as number one if Arizona doesn't do some trading with Rosen to the Giants and see what they can get for him.
Yeah.
See, we got some.
There's a lot going on in the NFL just in this, but
Yeah.
we got AAF football going on right now.
Yeah, and we got.
I know everyone's excited for AAF.
And we
They're
got
pulling in the ratings.
4 weeks into the season, man. We got one undefeated team left. The Orlando Apollos taking on the Birmingham Iron,
Who was undefeated last
who
week.
suffered their first defeat last week to the San Antonio Commanders.
Also a very good team.
Also a good team. It was a very defensive game. It ended up being 12-11 in favor of the Commanders.
Yeah, Birmingham's known for that defense, so we're gonna have to see what old Steve Spurrier can do against it.
Yeah, we'll
with
see.
the tricky stuff they're doing, I think they might put up some
The
points.
Apollos have been putting up a lot of points. They've been when they played the Commanders a couple weeks ago, they put up like 3 or 4 plays like over 50 yards. It was crazy.
I was looking up this information. I didn't know. I thought Trent Richardson was doing a lot better than he was. No offense to Trent, but I seen he was still averaging like 2 something a carry.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing carry-wise as he was in the NFL when he was with the Browns and when he got traded to Indy. He's right over 2 yards a carry, but he's getting into the end zone. He had like 7 touchdowns going into that game last week.
I mean, he's a beast. He just needs to be more consistent. I
Yeah,
guess.
they got him the front runner as the AAF MVP. So we'll see what he does. You got the Memphis Express taking on the Atlanta Legends. Both of them are 1-3. Both of them desperately need to win to stay in the race for the playoffs. It's the top two teams from each side, the West and the East. So both of them guys need to win to stay in contention. If they lose that one, then it's going to be a hard uphill battle.
How many more games we got left?
It's a 10-week season.
That's just regular season?
Regular season, 10-week. And you got a playoff game on each side. Each top two teams play, and then they play in the AAF championship game.
All right.
So you have game 5 this weekend, so they'll be halfway through the season. So them guys really desperately need to win if they want to keep it contention for those top two slots. Because Orlando Apollos is still 4-0. That Iron game, they're both in the same division, so that's a big game.
This is kind of a little side conversation. Do you think the AAF maintains its momentum with the XFL starting next year?
I think so. I think they have a year under their belt ahead of the XFL. People still might have that old XFL in their memory, so they might watch a few games to see if they change, but they feel like it's the old XFL. I don't think people are going to watch it.
I'm excited.
I am too.
I don't know where they're going to get players from.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I don't know where they're going to...
I think they said they got Bob Stoops already, and they have one other head coach. I didn't get his name, but they got 2 head coaches already locked in. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what Vince does. That's a nice little segue. We got Fastlane pay-per-view this weekend. It's the last pay-per-view for WrestleMania.
I'm going to sit here and act like I know what's
Yeah,
going
like
on,
you know
and
what's
not,
going on.
because I'm not the biggest wrestling guy.
I'm
But
just going to give you a quick rundown of the matches. We got Daniel Bryan taking on Kevin Owens. I think Daniel Bryan retains his championship. I think it'll end up being Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania, just ahead of that. You got Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. If Becky wins, she's in the match with Charlotte and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. I think Becky wins that, so I go back in the match.
Ronda Rousey, how's that going?
She's actually pretty good. Some people give her a lot of criticism, but for as little time she's had in the ring, she's really good. They just had to do her heel turn, where she like totally called off the audience. She's like, I'm tired of you booing me, and whooped the dog crap out of Becky Lynch on Raw.
Nice.
So they had a little heel turn. I like it. I think it's good. They're booing her anyway. Might as well go ahead and just turn her heel.
I like it.
You got the new reformed Shield versus Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. I think the Shield win that. They're new to reform. They had the heel turn with Ambrose. Didn't go so well. Everybody knows that his contract is running WWE, and he didn't re-sign. So he kind of like went off on his own doing stuff, so I think he just went with what he was doing. They even mentioned it on Raw the other night, his contract. He didn't renew his contract, which is weird. I've never seen him do that on TV. You got Asuka versus Mandy Rose. I think Asuka retains her title on that one. You got the Usos versus Miz and Shane.
These are the older guys, right? The old guys, the Usos, right?
No, it's the young kids. They're Rikishi's twin boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're actually from this area.
Yeah. We're in the Pensacola area, right?
Yeah. So they're from this area. So I think the Usos retain the titles against Miz and Shane. You got the first ever women's tag team champions, Boston Hug Connection, which is Sasha Banks and Bayley, taking on Nia Jax and Tamina. I think they retain their titles. You got the Raw Tag Team Championships, Revival versus Aleister Black and Ricochet, who just got moved up to the main roster of NXT.
Is it Rick O'Shea?
Ricochet. Versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. I think the Revival keep their championships. They just got them recently. I think Vince is trying to keep some people in the company. They threatened to leave because they wasn't using them right. I think they threatened to go to the AEW, which is a new wrestling company being started by the American Dreams kid, Cody Rhodes.
He has his own.
He's fixing to start up. He's got a bunch of people from Impact Wrestling that are going with him, and they're starting a new AEW. A lot of people are signing up with them.
What do they offer over?
I think people, the guys that want to wrestle, like it better because it's more about the wrestling than anything. So a lot of fans are excited about it too because some people are getting tired of the script that WWE does. It hasn't been real good lately.
That's what I've been hearing.
So I think some of these guys are more excited about just the wrestling aspect that these people, and they say they're going to get money. I think they got a TV deal they're trying to get worked in. So it'd be good. I think it would
You need some competition.
You gamers out there.
Sorry for the weird cut and transition.
Yeah, all you gamers out there, we got some Fortnite week 3 and week 4 leaks.
Fortnite all night.
This is not confirmed. These are leaks. They got deal damage to opposing players while riding a zip line, or deal damage to opposing players while you are on a zip line.
Both of which could be equally annoying, but I think
Yes.
we agree that shooting at people on a zip line is a lot easier than shooting at people.
While you're on one.
Yeah, shooting at people that are on zip line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely a party assist, top tier party assist challenge.
And I don't know if any of you other guys have been dealing with the glitch issue, but for some reason, the bottom challenge, we're not being able to party assist.
Oh yeah, so like it wasn't that big of a deal this last week, so it was just like a search chest in 3 locations in the game. But if it had been the canon one, I'd have been thoroughly upset. Epic. So you need to fix that where you can't
Epic.
party assist the
Talking
very
to
last
you.
challenge on the bottom.
Fix it.
Week 4 leaks. It says deal damage to opposing opponents while riding the vehicle. That wasn't that bad last season because we had planes. They've been vaulted since.
I feel like every vehicle has been vaulted except the drift board and the quad racer.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing there. And the drift board they had talked about
Being limited.
taking it away,
Yeah.
and I guess people liked it so much they kept it in there. It really takes out the threat of the storm. If you get a zip line, the board they move so quick.
I like
You
them.
could be like in the storm and
I
get
kinda
out
like
of the
drift
storm.
boards.
Yeah,
I don't have an issue.
I
with
mean,
them. I was actually not minding the planes when they made it so that they couldn't fly through things.
yeah, they
so
nerfed them
nerfed
so you
them.
couldn't climb through buildings. And then they immediately vaulted them after the season was over. So I don't know why I did that, but we'll see if they unvault them at some point. Anything else you want to talk about there, Gomez?
No,
About-
I think
about
that pretty
covered it?
much wrapped it up. We just wanted to give you guys a full video of everything. Kind of in the future, we want to do each of these kind of segmented. Do like an NFL segment, probably add an AAF with that. Do a wrestling segment, do a gaming segment, just to not bore you guys. Maybe talk a little politics, whatever you guys want to get into.
We will cover the draft coming
We
up
know some stuff.
soon. Yeah, we know some stuff. Probably stuff people don't want to know, but we know other stuff that people do want to know. So we'll talk about the draft. When football season rolls around, we'll have a fantasy football episode where we go over fantasy football. And who do you think?
I can't really make picks on these AAF games. It's still a shot in the air for me.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
but when NFL starts, we're gonna make some picks.
yeah, I think we're gonna do a video where we actually pick the division winners before the season starts and see how well we do
Yeah, we'll hash it out.
throughout the season. We'll do fantasy football. We're gonna do some food challenges that probably are not a very smart idea, but hopefully it will entertain you.
We want the views.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that.
We'll work for views.
Yes, so. Alright, man. If you guys like the video, give us a like and subscribe. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends' friends.
Yeah.
Tell your friends' friends. Tell your mama. Tell your daddy.
Tell everybody about
Tell your
Gomez
kids.
and Gilbaca.
Just play it sometimes when you're sleeping. Just put our videos on play.
Yeah, man.
Just play them.
Yeah.
You
You'll
know?
learn all this information subconsciously while you're sleeping. You'll be
It's proven by science. We know some stuff.
yeah, man. You'll know all the football knowledge and you can impress your friends when you go back to work on Monday.
I got a degree. It's not in science, but
Alright, guys, that's our video. We're out.
peace.